Good evening. I'd like to call the village board meeting for the Village of Cary for May 6th, 2025 to order with roll call, please.
Collier.
Here.
Dudek.
Here.
McAlpine.
Here.
Stefani.
Here.
Walworth.
Here.
Kounick.
Here. Good. Good. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll now move to the open forum where the public is invited to make an issue-oriented comment on any matter of public concern not otherwise on the agenda. I have a few people that have signed in. Chris Reike.
I don't know how long I'll talk. First thing is...
Can I interrupt you for 1 second? I just want to remind people we're limiting public comment to 3 minutes.
Okay, I'll try and get it on.
Thank you.
I can't. Too.
John Rohrbach.
Do you want address information as well this time?
If you can, if you'd like. We know where you are.
Hi, everyone. I want to take a moment to thank Eric, Brian, and Ellen for meeting with me last month to discuss several issues I sent in an email and also talked about in a meeting. We discussed several issues, but keeping to 3 minutes, I will focus on only 2 of them today, and I ask that you hold your questions until I'm done. The directions for the open forum, as noted on the agenda, do not follow the suggested guidelines or language provided by the Illinois Municipal League. How is it the community able to speak to matters that are public concern on the agenda if the directions say not to? Second, in writing and at the meeting, I had asked about the data supporting the comments about the Maplewood development. I was repeatedly pointed to the published Downtown Strategic Plan and Comprehensive Plan. In my opinion, both of those plans lack clarity and data in order to form opinions of this large development. None of the reports include concrete numbers on how many participants there were for each portion of the public meetings and gathering of information. And there is no actual numbers of how many actually picked which option when given several choices. References to over 100 were noted for the outdoor event, but only 25 are noted for choosing a vibrant and bustling downtown. Is that 25 people, or is that 25%? The report doesn't say. It just says 25. If we are lending credibility to these plans, I want to note that when asked what type of housing you would like to see in the downtown area, including Maplewood, 49% chose townhouses, 44% chose mixed use, and 42% picked row houses. Not listed were 5-story apartment buildings. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, John. Tina, I don't want to botch your last name.
That's Tina Napolitano,
Thank you.
1373 New Haven Drive, right down the street from us. I'd like to talk about the proposed cutway for adding onto our street, New Haven Drive, from the new proposed apartment complex. The street design and neighborhood is not conducive to handling increased volumes of traffic, and this would definitely pose a safety risk. School buses are making frequent stops there all day long during the school years, and outside of the school year, kids are outside playing. Also, Stryker has machinery and trucks parked outside while working on that side of their building. And I wonder, how will this impact the value of my property? Some alternatives to consider open up the shoulder lane on the 31 Three Oaks traffic intersection to right turn only lanes. Currently, it's do not drive on this shoulder lane, and if you would open that up to right lane only, that would ease a lot of that traffic, because I've tried turning right on Three Oaks Road, going north on Route 31 at dinner time. It's impossible. Another idea is extend Lutter Road, already existing, to be an in-out road, which would lead that traffic to Three Oaks Road, and build an entrance exit onto Route 31, direct access. It's a long drive down New Haven Drive, and these alternatives would be a lot faster, because they would be going around New Haven rather than cutting through New Haven. In conclusion, I respectfully request the Planning Committee and the Mayor take another look at this and the alternatives we've suggested, and keep the New Haven Cambria neighborhood safe and family-oriented as intended. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Ginny?
It's really bad when you know me by name.
We go way back.
Oh, yeah, way back. Jenny Palumbo, you already know my address. So, I asked some of the neighbors to ask what they would like me to talk about. One of them is the SSA. Who pays for that SSA? The village? No. We paid for those roads. We paid for the curbs, we paid for the roads, we paid for everything with that SSA. And now the village of Cary feels that they can just open up to anybody they want. True? Who paid for the roads? The SSA. Yes? No?
Well, this is public comment. This is not meant to be a dialogue. We get the comment from the public, and we will take notes, and we will get back to you with regards to this.
Okay,
Because we're
and
not
then-
prepared to answer every question that comes before us.
Okay. And then the other
But yes,
thing
there is an
is
SSA over there.
to pay for that paid for the roads and the sewers and everything over there.
It went for improvements, yes.
And the homeowners there paid for it. The developer didn't pay for it. The Cary didn't pay for it. Cary put it on the homeowners to pay for it, because there's 2 SSAs in Cary. So I'd like to get information on that. And the other thing is the road study that you did.
We just got the road study, so we'll be getting that information out quickly.
And where's that going out to?
It's got to be deciphered by the staff, and then we'll get it out to the community. There's going to be several road studies, traffic studies.
That's it.
Thank you. David Arvind?
Good evening. I came here tonight, I started a petition 5 days ago, okay, to stop the bypass and throughway on New Haven Drive. I started a petition out of a tremendous concern, okay, for the neighborhood. My heart and soul is in that neighborhood, besides most of the people I'm sure that are here and everyone else that couldn't make it due to work obligations, et cetera, okay? But it's a very peaceful street. Children, moms with their babies, people going fishing, ducks crossing the street. This village has no business making that into a roadway, okay, that will become a cut-through. And I think we're very aware of that. If you pay attention to Three Oaks Road, you have other roadways here that are kind of main arterials here through the village, okay? Improving those roadways, okay? And then it's been told to me that it's supported by some of your public works people because fire response, police response. What do we expect, vehicles to be racing through our neighborhood to get to the apartment complex? You know, is that what's gonna happen? And our resources are gonna be spent, okay, on some of the other matters that they should be addressing, rather than having to race through a neighborhood? And if you drive down New Haven Drive, you should all be fully aware that it doesn't have a clear field of vision. It is all curvatures. It is all slight inclines and knolls, okay? There is no real clear line of sight. It's a 25-mile-an-hour road. I'm aware from living there, people do speed, people don't stop at stop sign. They live there, shame on them for that, okay? I wish we could catch them all, right? Okay? I'd love to do 25 just to slow them down a little bit, okay? But that's my nature, respectful of the law. The second issue that I have is I feel there's been a lack of transparency. I feel that the dissemination of this information to all these residents who have been affected, okay, was minimal at best. I hear that it said that it's on the website. This is my first foray out speaking in a political arena, shall we say, okay? So I'm a little bit of a novice, but I'm gonna stand up for what I feel is right. But looking on the website, I couldn't find it. Then Mr. Kalanick explained to me it's in community development, but why can't there be postings that make it easy for everyone here to be able to access that information, to be aware? And last Thursday, word of mouth told me about the developer being here. There was no one from the village. 3 people from the development, no one from the village. You know, I think that's kind of embarrassing. Okay?
Okay.
I'd be embarrassed because 3 posters back here, and all they, you know what they said to everybody? The mayor and the village board supports the roadway. And you can imagine the angst that it created for all of us to say, I have a petition with 262 people, and the developer's telling me that 6 board members and a mayor are going to support this road without all of these people and the other.
Mr. Armins, I'm going to ask you to wrap up your comments. You've exceeded the 3 minutes.
With that, then, I think most here, I'll speak for, we stand here, is we're against it. And I hope that you will meet with us more. I'd like to form a committee, okay, to be able to meet with some of you people on the board, okay, as an open line of communication to understand and develop, and maybe to understand and assist in the thoughtful development, okay, in the future of Cary. And the final note I would just say here, Mark, and I will close my mouth, is high-density housing is a concern of mine, okay? We're packing a lot of homes in tight areas.
Okay, thank you very much for your comments.
Thank you.
Joe Windsor?
Good evening, Judge. Good evening, Mayor and City Councils. I'm new to the area, and we selected New Haven and Cary because of the quiet streets, quiet neighborhood, and friendly people. We checked out multiple areas. I actually grew up in a neighborhood where we were able to play basketball in the street, football, throw a baseball around. And we had, I would say, maybe 75 students of different ages, high school to my age at the time was kindergarten. And putting an expressway through New Haven, which I'm going to call it an expressway because that's a cut through from 31 to 14. And 3 Oaks is quite fast as it is. So, and that you can tell that I move pretty slow. So if we can change 3 Oaks to my name, we can probably get the speed lower as we can get the traffic cut down by not having a cut through an expressway going through our neighborhood. I'm not sure where you live, but I'm sure I am sure where I came from and where I was raised, that we were a neighborhood. We weren't just a place to live. We were a neighborhood. We're a neighborhood of different ages and different races growing up together. And here, I see the suburban atmosphere of people walking their dogs, and I got a 3-wheel bike, so I ride my bike, and we walk and all this other stuff. But what happens when we start happening across the street, there's a lot of blind spots. And I live on the first curve down the street on New Haven, and there's a lot of blind spots. And so if we're going to add another 40, 50, 60 cars down through that way, even at 25 miles per hour, it's tough already to get across the street. And it will be difficult to get across the street. So if I do get hit, I'm pretty much going to be back. And it's going to probably be a little louder, and I'm not sure. But it upsets me to purchase a home here in the neighborhood for it to become an expressway. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments, and welcome to the neighborhood. We have one more, Michael Schaaf.
Good evening, Mayor, Board. My name is Mike Schaaf. I'm at 242 Perth Road here in Cary. I have just a couple of comments this evening, probably a couple of them. Seeing the people here tonight probably wouldn't be on the good side. I'm actually in favor of New Haven Drive going through, especially with the commercial property at the end on the corner of what would be the New Haven and Route 31. That commercial property is going to, I think, really benefit the village as far as a tax base and bringing new businesses here in the village. We need that, all right? The downtown area, it's kind of full. So looking at that from that point of view, I'm absolutely for it, all right? Thank you for taking the time to discuss the Maplewood property with me last month. I would encourage everyone to take a look at the slides that you presented to me. The ones that were here at the village board for the last several times doesn't do it justice. That is a great idea down there. It's a really good plan. There are some things that I would change to it, make it a little better, I think. But the overall idea and the plan for it, outstanding. I like it. I really, really like it, okay? Now for the reason I really came here. I live off of High Road, and at the corner of High and Charlotte, believe it or not, it has now become a frequent commuter parking area. On Charlotte, we have signs that say no parking, 4-hour limit on Charlotte. We have that on High Road coming up to Charlotte, into the from the downtown area up to Charlotte, limiting the parking. On High Road from Charlotte going back into Brigadoon, there are no parking signs, no limit for parking. I wish I could say that we could count on people to use their better judgment. However, that's not always the case. So what's happening lately is that commuters are starting to park. They're on High Road going into the Brigadoon. It's an intersection that's not very wide anyway, and when you get cross traffic coming in there, it gets kind of tight. But I would appreciate it if the village could extend those no parking signs up to Perth. I think that would probably take care of the issue as far as the commuter parking in that neighborhood. And I think that we could all agree that commuter parking does not belong in a neighborhood. It belongs in the parking lots downtown, One last thing, congratulations on your election.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your results on the election, the board. So have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the last resident that signed in. Is there anybody else here who would like to address the village board?
Maybe you can put on the end of the week and on the Monday of the meeting, open house with the development at Siebert in Maine. It's at 5 o'clock on May 12th. Maybe you can put that on the website on the Friday and then the Monday morning before. So I did not know about the open house here, otherwise I would have been at that meeting.
Okay.
But it wasn't on the website, it wasn't on the calendar at all. And this is, the one over here was from 4 to 6. Well, people don't even get off till 5. Sometimes they're not even home by 6.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could put that on the website, please.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Thanks, Chris. Pardon me. We are experiencing a technical difficulty, and we're going to lose our live stream in about 10 minutes. So we're going to move forward here. So we're not going to be done in 10 minutes. It's just the live stream will be done. So this is also going to be recorded, so it will be available to the public at that time as well. Anybody else want to address the village board at this time? None said. We'll close open forum at 6:22. I have a few things on my agenda this morning, or this afternoon. What time? It's in the evening, actually. It's been one of those days. We are delighted to recognize a student from St. Peter and Paul. His name is Tyler Kohansky, and he is going to be, we're recognizing him for his stellar accomplishments by competing in the McHenry County Spelling Bee, and he is the champion. He's going to be moving on to Maryland to compete nationally. So we are absolutely delighted that one of our own here is stepping out of the comfort zone and representing the village of Cary. So I would like to present him with a gift as well as a certificate. So Tyler, if you would like to meet me up front, as long as you don't ask me to spell anything. We have a certificate of recognition presented to Tyler in recognition of his outstanding achievement as the 2025 McHenry County Regional Spelling Bee Champion and advancement to the Scripps National Spelling Bee Competition. Congratulations. Represent us well. We also
Mayor, can I get a quick picture? All right, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, wonderful.
Thank you. Are you excited? When is the actual competition?
Well, it's 3 days. It starts, I think, 26th, and that's round 1, 2, or 3. And if I make it to the quarterfinals, then that's the next day, 26th.
Will you do me a favor? Will you let me know how to do it? If you win the whole nother thing, we'll shut the town. Congratulations and good luck. Now we have another distinguished Carryan here. Caitlin is Miss Cary Grove, and I'm going to turn this over to Trustee McAlpine, who represents the chamber in this wonderful opportunity.
Well, first of all, we want to welcome Caitlin Maynor. She's our 2025. Come on up, Caitlin. Stand up here at the microphone if you don't mind. She's our current 2024 Miss Cary Grove, and she's done a phenomenal job and she just wanted to take an opportunity to say a couple of words here. And it's a great program. We have 15 young ladies competing for scholarships this year. The program is going to, the actual pageant night is May 21st, starting at 6:30 at Cary Grove High School. In fact, Tyler's sister is part of, Mackenzie is part of the program this year, so that's very exciting. But Caitlin, we wanted to give her a few moments. She wanted to just acknowledge and say a few words. So share with us a little bit about your experience and tell everyone who you are.
Good evening. Again, my name's Caitlin Maynor. I'm Miss Cary Grove 2024. And I just wanted to come out tonight and thank the village for letting me have this opportunity to represent Cary and Fox River Grove this past year. It's truly been an honor getting to serve our community in so many different ways, going to events like National Night Out, representing Cary and Fox River Grove at the Miss McHenry County pageant and having you guys sponsor me, and so many other events. I'm absolutely honored to have this opportunity this year, as well as so grateful for the scholarship I received. This fall, I'm going to be attending the University of Alabama and majoring in aerospace engineering, partially thanks to the scholarship I received through this program. So I really just wanted to extend my gratitude tonight for all you guys have done for me the past 2 years while I've gone through this program.
Well, thank you very much, Caitlin. And just conferring with the chief, Curtis and Ed are not here, correct? We would normally be recognizing two of our newest officers and celebrating their first year anniversary with the Village of Cary. We will be picking that up at a later meeting, but it was on the agenda and it's worthy. We have a great affinity to our police department and we do wonderful things. I have a fondness for what we do to keep our community safe and our community policing and everything that we do through our police department. So when you see the young new talent come in that look like they're 12 years old and they're keeping us safe, I give them a lot of thanks, and we're very thankful and grateful for the opportunity. All right, moving on to the main. I wouldn't say it's the main event, but yes, if Your Honor, would you join me up here, please? I'm not going to do this. This is my wife, Shannon. We've been married 37 years. Better get that right. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Mark County. Having been elected. To the office of mayor. In the village of Cary. In the county of McHenry. Aforesaid do solemnly swear. I know where I go right through that I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of Illinois. And I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of mayor to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And now, moving on to our trustees. Trustee Dudek, would you join me up here? I think your wife is Sasha walking. Would you like to join us? Here we go again. We've been around the block so many times. It's awesome. You took a bit of a break. I did. For your vacation. Okay. Are you ready to go? I am. You sure you want to do this? I did. 4 more years. Okay. I, Rick Dudek. Have been elected to the office of village trustee. In the village of Cary. In the county of McHenry aforesaid. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. Constitution of the State of Illinois. And will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of village trustee. To the best of my ability. Congratulations. Thank you.
I'll take pictures.
I can take pictures. I'll take pictures. You guys all get up there. Come on up there, all of you.
Just for
This is a
the
great,
public,
this is a great.
David is joining us for the first time in the village board. He won the election this past April. We are delighted to have him be part of the village. I think he's got a lot to offer. One of the great things about what he's done is he has attended a majority of our village board meetings for over the last 2 years. He understands what's going on. He's got a pulse of the community. He understands the communication and that we are in a process of learning new things and some of the new developments that we have. These are opportunities for him to grow as well. So we're thrilled that he's with us, and without further ado, ready to rock and roll? Okay. He's also in a band, so Okay. I, David Brzezina. Having been elected to the office of village trustee. In the village of Cary. In the county of McHenry. Aforesaid. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. And I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of village trustee. To the best of my ability. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Now that you're official. We can do pictures in just a second here. And last but not least, certainly.
Daughters before dads, that's why I'm here by myself.
You're just last on the alphabet. Yeah, we try to be equal here. You ready to do this again? I am. Okay, great. We're glad you're here. Repeat after me. I, Rick Walden. Have been elected to the office of village trustee. In the village of Cary. In the county of McHenry. Aforesaid. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. And I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of village trustee. To the best of my ability. Congratulations again. Anybody else want to get sworn in for anything? I'm on a roll. Okay, moving on to business at hand. Did I miss anything? Everybody good? We're all good? All right, I will entertain a motion to approve consent agenda items A through T as shown on the village's website and is displayed on the video monitor during the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Dudek,
Yes.
McAlpine,
Yes.
Persina,
Yes.
Walrath,
Yes.
Stefani,
Yes.
Collier.
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to the administrator's report.
Only thing this evening is I just want to congratulate Mayor Koenig on your reelection and trustees for your elections as well. We appreciate your work and partnership, and I look forward to the next several years of progress and success.
Thank you. Moving to the departmental reports, Chief Finland.
Just an informational item in terms of Illinois Special Olympics and Cap on the Rooftop. We'll be conducting that May 16th, as will a number of different police agencies in the area. So just be aware of that, and happy to have your support.
Thank you. Director Noonan.
Just a quick reminder that Al Fresco Alley is now open. We close Spring Street from West Main to Cary Road. And curbside brush pickup is currently ongoing with the north side of the railroad tracks being picked up. And a last reminder that the community cleanup days is this Saturday, May 10th. It's open to the public if anyone is interested. We ask that you contact Public Works so that we can have enough pickers and reflective vests and trash bags and gloves and all the material needed for that. But we welcome anybody from the public to come out and join us Saturday. We'll start 8:30, meeting downtown at El Fresco Alley.
Thank you, Kalen. Director Simmons? Great. Any future agenda items or discussion by the village board? None said. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned at 6:36.